It's a busy month. October really sees the big restart post summer, post Ramadan, post Eid. We've actually been busy all summer. British companies are getting ahead of the curve, and so we're delivering projects already in October. It's also the start of the event season. We've got the GITEX Tech Trade Show next week that's happening in Dubai, and also on the trade show theme, we're planning for ADIPEC and particularly for Big Five next month, the construction trade show, where there's lots of British companies coming in. Well, the Big Five's a fairly established fixture in the calendar in the construction industry. So every year, Department for International Trade and the other devolved agencies will be bringing companies out. This year, we're very much involved with the Scottish mission, and we're the lead host and organizer on that. And I think even though recruitment's probably done for this year, it's a matter of getting in front of and getting known by the likes of the Department for International Trade, Scottish Development, Welsh Government, and making sure you register your interest and they know you're interested for next year and that you're keen to come on the next event. Well, firstly, I think that competitive landscape is changing by virtue of sterling's depreciation against the dollar, and obviously the UAE is effectively a dollar market. So British goods are, the best part of 20% cheaper than they were 3 or 4 months ago. So the competitive landscape is improving for British companies. I think despite that, it's fair to say that in most cases you're unlikely to be the cheapest. And our advice is always to compete on quality and standards and delivery. And in that regard, British companies have got a very good reputation in this part of the world for their quality, for being the best in class. And I think it's sensible for British companies to really play up to that in the commercial discussions and tenders and everything else, and highlight the things that make them special rather than a race to the bottom and being the cheapest. For Big Five this year, we're the lead host for the Scottish Development Mission. So my team is putting together an extensive 4 or 5 day program for, I think, about 20 Scottish companies that will include briefings with key governmental and private sector organisations, meet the buyer events, social functions with the British Business Group. It corresponds, I think, as I said, it coincides with the Big Five events. There'll be time there. There'll be time at the Department for International Trade's big regional event, Britain in the Region. So there'll be 4 or 5 days of very packed itinerary, let's say, for these Scottish companies to take advantage of. Our being with Dubai government shows the evolution of the scheme, and that we sit here with Dubai government and Dubai SME as our landlord. Specifically with the Hamdan Innovation Incubator, it allows us to get British companies and Emirati companies, SMEs and startups cross-fertilizing and collaborating and meeting on a sort of common ground, if you like, and making sure that even at that level trade is working and that commercial opportunities are being explored.